Shore Sports Zone's coverage of Raritan High School is sponsored by Hazlitt Pharmacy.
At Matawan High, the Huskies facing rival Raritan, a team they beat twice last year on the way to a state title. It was 13-3 Rockets at the half. This is the opening kickoff of the third, and here comes Nick Pasquin. He's got some wheels. Great return by Nick Pasquin inside the 30-yard line. He wasn't done there. Pasquin, also a great receiver. Mark Carnival to Nick Pasquin, 27 yards, and just like that, Raritan's lead increases to 20-3. And let's shine the zone spotlight on Nick Pasquin. I was able to spend some time with Nick this summer at the Ripped Combine. Coach Bobby Smith and Adam Fight setting up an NFL Combine style, and Nick Pasquin put up some huge numbers against a number of Shore Conference schools, was the fastest guy in the building, and as you can see in the highlights, it translated well onto the football field. Big fan of the Maryland Terrapins, the Dark Knight, and we asked him if he could have dinner with anybody in the world, past, present, or future. He chose Martin Luther King Jr. Looking forward to sharing more zone spotlights this season on ShoreSportsZone.com. Back to the action now. Mark Carnival knows how to use his weapons here off the play action. He finds that great tight end, Mason Sheehan, over the middle. That's an 11-yard scoring play. It's now 27-3. Matawan has been ravaged by injuries, but they still have some great star power on the field. Don't forget about Sean Ramcharan. At any moment, he can change the tide of a game. Ramcharan with a huge kickoff return, and so now Matawan has some life. But the Huskies, on the verge of getting in the end zone, lose the handle, and Derek Ernst scoops it up at the 2-yard line, and there he goes. We've seen so many offensive Derek Ernst highlights. Now we've got a defensive Derek Ernst highlight. A 98-yard fumble return for a touchdown. And he wasn't done yet, because Derek Ernst closes out the scoring with a 50-yard touchdown run. And this is vintage Derek Ernst. If you go back at our archives on the Raritan team page on ShoreSportsZone.com, you'll see a whole bunch of runs like this. Derek Ernst, one of the best in the Shore Conference. And how about those Raritan Rockets? 40-3 winners over Matawan in a rivalry game. It would be wise to not count out the Matawan Huskies. When they get healthy, remember, they played a very, very tough schedule. They could right the ship in a hurry. This is a team that won a state championship last year. For Raritan, they're off to a 2-0 start. Both of those wins on the road at Manasquan and at Matawan. And after the game, our TJ Brustowitz caught up with Raritan head coach Anthony Petruzzi, who was pleased with his team making a statement with a huge win.
It was nice that we got this win. Matawan has a heck of a tradition. I have a lot of respect for their kids and their coaching staff. I think they do a heck of a job. It's something we haven't done very much, beating them in the past. So this one, this is something that it was a goal in the beginning of the season, and when you get a Manasquan win and then a Matawan win, we're happy with that, but we're not satisfied. We got to keep working.